Hey folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Wednesday, April 15th, tax day 2015. So I want to focus on Apple today, guys, because Apple, even though it's holding some key levels, it does concern me, and I think it concerns me for a broader market issue too, because Apple is such a big component of the NASDAQ as well as the S&P and now the Dow Jones Industrial Average. So in theory, if Apple were to drop, let's say 5%, I mean, it really could hurt the markets across the board. And that's one of the problems when you have such a large market cap company that's in all of the indices. So in any case, I want to discuss this right now. So I've talked about this to our members recently. I want to go over with you guys. Notice how today it's basically flat. You have a key trend line right here, right? So here's your trend line. This is the trend line I've been following. We are above it, and we're above the moving averages. See the 50 moving average and the 20 moving average. 20 in yellow, 50 in kind of a purplish color. All right, so right off the bat, notice the chart today. We're flat on the day, and right now, if you flip over to the SPY is up 0.4%. It's actually a decent move. So that gets my attention. Number one is that it's weaker than the market, right? So relative weakness in Apple today, even with the market stronger. One of the reasons why the market's stronger, oil's rallying today. But the point is, that's a first concerning factor. Second concerning factor is that, again, notice how this flag pattern is now building. All right, so again, I'm going to give you the positives and the negatives, and I'll let you make your own conclusion, but I am concerned about Apple for a potential breakdown. It hasn't made any sort of break yet, so there's no guarantees, but if it does, it will take the market down sharply. So let's go over the pros and the cons. The pros, still, see this downsloping trend line? You're still above it. That's a breakout in the short term, so it still gives it a small positive bias as long as we're here. In addition, notice how price is above both moving averages. So that's the positive case, that it's holding the key levels. The negative case, relative weakness today. In addition, the concerning factor to me is that here's a high, here's a secondary high right here, right? So high, all right, let me put in a trend line there. High, secondary high, and look at these highs right here. This is lower than this high. So you're making lower highs short term, and again, the relative weakness compared to the market today is very concerning. If Apple were to break below these moving averages and this down-sloping trend line, you have a bear flag right here that would be in breakdown mode. Once you get below this down-sloping trend line, this thing is going to go down and go down fast, and my concern is that it's going to take the market with it. Where would it go? Where would first target be? First target would be at 119.40 right here. Second target would be right here at 114. All right, so again, heads up, and then ultimately the 200 MA, which is right here at gap fill. That would be your third target. But again, there are concerning signs here, though it hasn't broken yet. This is something that I'm focusing on. All right, if it does break, the whole market's going down because, again, it has such a big weighting in the market, and Apple will ultimately fall fast at that point. So you will see it break lower and take the market with it. All right, guys, so I wanted to go over that. Just a heads up, make sure you come join us at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Already put out trade alerts today for our swing traders in the Research Center. Take a look at this service right here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Again, guys, this is just awesome as we continue to knock it out of the park. Here's the Research Center where you get swing trades, which, again, are really stocks we hold for a day, 2 days, 3 days, a week or two. And, again, if you just want to join this service, all you need to do is take the 7-day free trial. You get everything here that's included. Here's our track record. Click on the track record. Look at that. That's freaking spectacular. If you're more into options alerts, if you want options buys and sells that we're doing, here it is. You can sign up for it right here. Get options alerts now. And here's our track record. Look at that track record. For 2000, this is 2015. We're only 3.5 months into the year. That is sick, guys. I mean, my goal is to do 5,000 return for the year. That would be awesome if we could do 5,000 return. All right, and again, as I always say, hey, listen, you only put 10% of your money in each options trade. All right, so it's still a 500% return if we do that on a year. I mean, you think about that. Hedge funds aren't doing this. I don't care if you're Goldman Sachs and JPM. You're still not doing this type of return. All right, keep an eye on Apple, guys. This is going to be a big deal. Come join us at InTheMoneyStocks.com.